Well, good morning, guys and ladies. It is May the 14th and Saturday. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. Probably cloud up and get rainy this afternoon. Here in Florida, we start getting towards the end of May and start having more thunderstorms in the afternoons. But I decided to do something a little different today. I've had subscribers ask me about fishing in the big rivers around here and whether or not there's crappie in these rivers. So today I am upriver from Lake Seminole on the Chattahoochee River, and today I'm going to get out here on this river and I'm going to find out, because I don't know either. So I'm going to get out here in this river today and see if we can catch some big old crappie. And I tell you, I pulled over to the bank here, and the first tree I came up to, I caught a nice almost 2-pound crappie. So I know there's crappie in this river. I don't know if that was just a fluke or if we're going to catch a bunch of them and have a good day. But you guys hang with me. We're going to get in this river and we're going to look around and see if we can't find some crappie in it. All right, we're going to start out with just one of those little 2-inch crickets. I'm going to change this one though, because it's torn up from the tournament. I haven't changed it out, but that's what we're going to give a try to today, and we'll see what we can do. Bite it. Takes it all the way to the surface and bite it. There's something in there though. Wow, hard to catch. Oh, I missed it. Down there though. Oh yes sir. There we go, guys. First big old river crappie. Heck yeah. Chattahoochee River. Beautiful fish. And pretty water too. Get it when I wasn't looking. There's the majority of them on the other side of that fish. Oh, this one again. Looks like it's hard to catch. I'm not gonna get it. Bush is so thick, it's a whole pile of crappie right there. Look at that. Big old school of crappie. There he is. It's all different sizes, but definitely crappie. Oh, he got off. There you go. Guys, I started off with this little green pumpkin, but they're not really very aggressive with it. I'm going to change color to that green pumpkin and chartreuse, see if it does a little better. we go. Another just stud, pushing 2 pound, big old freaking stud river crappie, man. And I'm in the shade doing it, which is absolutely awesome. There he is, right at the surface. Ooh, there we go, guys. I'll tell you what, plenty of crappie in this first place I checked, but I tell you what, they're not that super aggressive this morning. Beautiful morning, not sure why. Ooh, he wasn't getting off. There we go. Another nice eating size crappie. Heck yeah. Yeah, I love it when a plan comes together. There's more of them too. Oh, he hit it right at the surface. Man, heck yeah. Man, they're chasing that bait all the way to within a foot of the surface before they'll bite it. Oh, that is another slab crappie. Look at there, beautiful fish. Just on that little 2-inch cricket. Although they're not super aggressive on that, I might change baits a little bit today and see if I get these fish to bite better. There he is. Oh, that's a good crappie. Oh my gosh, so much fun, guys. Crappie fishing is just awesome. If you're new to crappie fishing, hadn't taken it up yet, it is just fun to do. And these are beautiful, healthy fish. All right, boat, where you going? Where'd the crappie go? Down there in that tree. Never saw him. That one hit it on the way down, never even saw my bait. He was aggressive. Not a monster, but he was aggressive. Little guy. So guys, today, since I knew I was going to be up here in this cover, fishing right on these banks, and I thought I'd probably be fishing under some hyacinths and stuff, I actually pulled out this Blues Wally Marshall Pro Target. And this is the medium heavy action fast. And you know, if I had to compare it to something, I would say it's very similar to like a ACC crappie stick would be. It's lightweight, all graphite, but I can swing these fish. It's got a lot more backbone than the rods I use out in open water, and I can really drag them up out of the cover with it. 10-pound fluorocarbon, which is what I always use tied to my braid. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, boat flip. Oh. Hey, look at that big old stud of a crappie. Oh, my goodness gracious. Another big old stud river crappie. This is so much fun, guys. I'm so glad that subscribers got me interested in doing this. I tell you, I don't know what it is, but if I handle crappie, somehow or another, they manage to slice me open every time. They've got the sharpest gills. Man, I'm gonna get down in there to those fish. They're at 12 feet. Right there. Let's see. That same freaking push again. Got down there and had one after it, but he got right over there on it, didn't I? There he is. Golly. Oh, there we go. Drug him out of the middle of that stuff. Oh, here we go, guys. Another nice crappie right out of, I don't know if you see this big old trash pile, but he was right in the middle of it. Let's try it again. Pole pointed that direction. Where the bait is. Oh, big old crappie. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a stud. Good gosh. Man, what a big old crappie. That was a disaster. Oh my gosh, that was just a plumb disaster trying to get him out of there. Look at that big old stud. That's a 2+ pound crappie right there, guys. 2 pounds, at least 2 pounds. Big old, thick, pretty fish. He's healthy. Whew. That's so much fun. Woo, so much fun. It's on that little chartreuse 2-inch cricket with an 1/8 ounce jig head, and normally I'd put a little weed guard on it, and I've just been too lazy to do it, but so far I hadn't got hung other than in the bushes above the hole. See if I can get back in this hole. Man, that's fun. Whew. Guys, I drove off this morning and forgot to bring my extension pole that I usually use to get the sticks and bushes and limbs and make a hole, so that's making it a little more difficult on me, but as you can see, we're still dragging them up out of there. Oh. guys. There we go. Big old crappie down in some of these brush piles. It is a challenge to get down there in it to them, but there you go, guys. Another big old stud Lake Seminole. Actually, this is not even Lake Seminole. I'm way up the river. This is the Chattahoochee River above Lake Seminole. So guys, all you got to do, I tell you, there's not a pile of crappie in this river. It takes some looking. I know it doesn't look like it on camera, but you got to spend some time looking up and down this river to find some bushes that actually have crappie in them. But if you can find them, good sized fish. Oh my goodness, that's a big old slab. Man, oh, this is fun, guys. I don't know what it is about flipping for crappie and brush, but it's just fun to me. Maybe it's a leftover from my bass fishing days, but I enjoy that. Dragging them up out of that slop. Combat fishing. Oh, there we go, guys. All right. I hope you guys can see what I'm fishing in. I don't know how wide the angle that camera's getting, but another nice crappie out of the slop. And guys, we came up here on the river today to see if there was crappie in the river. And the answer to that is absolutely yes. There is definitely big crappie in this big old river. It's a big river. And yeah, it's got good, nice big crappie, as you guys saw. So, you know, I enjoy doing this. This is a fun way to fish. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and we will see you on the water next weekend.